Step right up. Don't miss the show of a lifetime. It's the Madhouse Midway. Good. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sideshow. My name is Mingo.
I am Manny.
My name's Sebastian.
And last we left you, we were talking about Christmas gifts that were left behind from Christmas past when you had to rely on your parents to buy you the shit you really wanted, and it never came through.
That's right.
So today, Manny walked into the studio to a nice surprise, and tell everybody what you got,
dude.
Manny.
No, man, this is legit, dude. Serious shit, man.
For those that don't remember, remind them what your Christmas gift that you've always wanted but never received was.
Yeah, growing up, I don't know, I was like 4 or 5 years old or whatever, and we would always go to this toy store. I don't know if you guys remember. There was a cartoon for us. It was called Voltron, and my brother and I would always walk by the toy store, and there was this one Voltron, like, what do you call it, action figure,
Right.
But it was all metal, right? And it was heavy, and it was awesome, dude. Like you can tell it's a kick-ass
That's
toy.
American made.
Yeah, it's American made. Yeah.
Jeez.
And in Voltron, there's like these little tigers, right? And there's people inside the tigers because they're like big machines. So in that one particular toy, all the little tigers came together and built like this huge like structure, right? Like this whole
Like a
thing,
mech?
like a mech, yeah.
Okay.
And
Let's not use the word mech.
mech.
Why?
Why? It sounds dirty.
Well, yeah. Well, it is kind of dirty because mech is like a slang word for sperm in Spanish.
Oh,
so,
but you forgot the O, yeah, right.
so let's not call it mech.
Mech. Yeah, it's a structure, or I guess, or an action figure. And anyway, so it was legit, dude, right? So my it was back then, it was like maybe $40, $50, and that was a lot of money back then.
That was a lot of money 35 years ago.
Fuck yeah, dude. And so my parents were like, you can't have that. Like, you're ridiculous. Like, we can't afford that. You know what I mean? Would you rather eat food or would you rather have a toy? I was like, I want to eat. Yeah, I was like, I want to play. So my brother and I would always sit there and cry because we never got it, right? So I walk into the studio today, and to my surprise, I looked to my right shoulder, and I see this Voltron action figure, and I was like, oh shit, Mingo, like, oh shit, you got one for yourself. That's legit, dude. And nope, I'm like, Mingo's all like, no, Manny, Merry Christmas. It's your gift. And I was like, what? Dude, I freaked, man. Serious shit, dude.
Yeah, he geeked out.
I geeked out, man. Serious shit, dude. Like, this is so nostalgic to me, man, because seriously, like, it almost brought me to tears. I didn't want to cry because we're a bunch of men, so I didn't want to fucking start sitting here and being like a little girl. But, dude, this meant so much to me, Mingo. Seriously, and I thank you guys for giving me this gift. Seriously,
Absolutely,
man.
brother.
Yeah, it means a lot to me.
That's what it's all about, bro.
Nostalgic, man. Yeah, it's very nostalgic, dude, and I can't wait to go home and play with it. Yeah, it is legit, man. But it's one of those things, Mingo, that I feel like, as you get older, you lose that touch with your kid inside of you, dude. You know what I mean?
So many better ways to do that.
Yeah, don't talk about touching the kid
kids
inside of you or any other kid.
Dude, I don't
know
want
what you meant.
touching kids.
Yeah.
You gotta get back in touch with the
me
child.
fucking
in you.
wheeze laughing definitely didn't help.
Yeah,
Oh, shit,
you
dude.
lost touch with your innocence.
Innocence, yeah, dude. You get up, you get older, and all you think about is how we were talking about last time. Like I was talking about, like, man, I'm getting older, like my hair's thinning, like you get caught up in all this bullshit. You know what I mean?
You get caught up in work, and you get caught up in trying to find somebody to be with, or the bullshit that with the people that you are with, or you know what I mean, all these things in life that drag you down, and a lot of people forget to stop and live a little for themselves, and
dude,
and they don't, and you see them all the time. Their shoulders are buried, and their chin is buried in their chest, and they're just the most unhappy people, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's something that, even just looking at the toy, you know what I mean? It brings me back to those simple times, dude, when how you were saying it's innocence. And, I always got to remind myself to Oh shit, dude.
All I could hear you say was touching the kid.
Touching the kid inside of you, right?
Hey, little Manny, how are you? It's me, Big Manny. Remember?
Oh shit, dude. Oh man,
it's like
dude.
an episode of Big Mouth in here right now.
He calls me Handy Manny.
Holy shit, dude. But I think we all need to get back into that type of mentality, dude. I was about to. I stopped myself, dude. I stopped myself. I was like, I did.
Hold on, not that one.
No. Back in touch with your innocence.
Yes.
Holy shit, dude. Oh my god.
Well, dude, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad we got. I'm glad that you gave the reaction that you wanted. I told Sebastian, I said, well, we're gonna get one or two. I said either he's gonna be, oh great, yeah, I wanted this when I was a kid. Big deal, you're a little late, or exactly what we got. And
yeah, dude, I geeked out, dude. You guys saw me. I geeked out.
We sit in here in the room before we record for about 20 minutes and just shoot the shit. Yeah. The whole 20 minutes, this dude was sitting over here intricately, like pulling apart all the parts, like he just got it yesterday.
Yeah, but, dude, it meant so much to me. Serious shit, man. It touched my heart. Like, seriously. I know you were going to start
little boy heart.
My little boy heart. It touched my heart.
YouTube, don't come after us. It's a joke.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
No, we're not condoning touching
shit,
any children.
Dude.
None of that.
Yeah, none of that. We don't condone none of that shit. Yeah. So, yeah. But thank you guys. Seriously, it meant a lot.
You're welcome. You're very, very welcome.
Thank
Glad
you
that you enjoyed it and share it with your brother. And
oh, he's gonna freak out too, dude, because he used to want that shit too, dude, and he wants it. But I can't wait for him to see it too.
Just a little boy.
You gotta touch that little boy in you. Oh shit, dude.
All right.
Shit.
All right.
So I have one question.
Yeah.
Where's my long lost Christmas present?
It's still lost.
You'll never find it.
There you go. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that.
Why'd you say like you know?
I don't know. I don't know.
You wanted the Black Pearl, right?
No, I had that one. Remember?
You wanted Salfangs?
No, I already had that one too.
The Interceptor.
Well, he bought both of them.
Shit.
They didn't even make that one. But okay. He's like, well, I found some knockoff called that.
Yeah.
You didn't want the Danish Mustang?
Danish Mustang.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what it is, dude. I just made that shit up.
Yeah, we noticed.
The Danish Mustang. Oh, my God. Oh, shit, dude. Oh, my goodness.
The English coin collector? You didn't want that one?
Oh, my goodness, dude. Holy shit, man.
We'll have to see. I mean, we're a couple of days away from Christmas, so it still might.
A couple.
Yeah.
We're more than a month away.
A couple
By
weeks,
3
right?
days, but.
Couple weeks.
Yeah, we'll get there. Don't worry about it. It'll be all right. We'll see what happens.
Holy shit. What did you want, Mingo? I forgot. What did you want for
a car?
What kind of car was it?
Cadillac Escalade. No, Cadillac.
Oh, that's about when you were a kid. I can't get that. I was gonna say, what did you want for a kid? I don't know. Can I can afford that?
What do you want for a kid? What is it with you?
No, I was like, what did you want when you were a kid? Oh shit, dude. Oh my goodness. It just gets better and better, dude.
No, it gets worse and worse.
Yeah, right?
Oh shit, dude.
Okay, Manny, stop talking about children.
I know.
Yes,
I know.
Let's move upwards and onwards.
There you go, man.
All right, so
oh my goodness.
I had a question for you. Because I don't want to say that either. So
you gotta stop
$30
yourself.
does it had to do with kids.
Shit.
No, not at all.
Oh, yeah.
What is it that attracts you to women first? Like, what is the one thing that you look at first that gets your attention?
Well, we talked about this earlier. I'm a face guy, right? So, for me, it's like I look at the woman's face and everything else can. I don't care really what her size is. I mean, as long as she has a cute face, first thing, boom, I got to look at that. Her eyes, her lips, like everything. Yeah.
Sebastian?
Yeah, I'm the same way.
The face.
So the face first?
Yeah. Mm. What about you, Mingo?
Boobs.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh shit!
You didn't think he was gonna say that?
I thought he was gonna be like me because Mingo and I have the same taste in women. Well,
Yeah, but this is what he does first. And then looks up.
Most of the time, it's because the honest to God truth, their boobs are staring at me first. So
when they're big,
I have to look to see what they're looking at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make sure that I make eye contact.
Well, it's funny that you said that because actually I can't say it. No, never mind. Forget it. I can't say it.
Yeah,
we saw something today, Mingo, and we were like, holy shit, you were like, whoa. You know, but
Sebastian and they were eyeballing me. It wasn't like, you know.
I know, dude. I know.
So, but no, but seriously, like I am a breast guy, and it's not that I'm looking for like fake boobs or big boobs or small boobs. I just want to see I just want to see the boobs.
That didn't sound creepy at all,
right?
Hold on, you want to talk about creepy?
Oh, I know, right? Holy
touching
shit.
your inner boy.
Touching my inner boy.
I brought it up again.
Oh my goodness, dude.
But after the boobies, I look at the eyes.
Eyes, okay.
He said, "I."
Right, aye, Captain.
Aye.
I'm a fan of green eyes, dude. Green eyes, all day long, bro.
Oh shit.
If you got green eyes, you walk all over me.
Green eyes and hangers.
Yeah, green eyes and ham, Mingo.
Green eyes and stay where they are.
Exactly. What's that
movie?
movie?
Hangers.
Do you remember that movie growing up? I don't know if you saw Big Trouble in Little China. Kurt Russell wasn't it?
Yeah, where they dress like women, right?
No, it's a Kurt Russell movie. It's just like a kung fu movie.
Oh, what the fuck? What are you thinking? Oh God, what movie are you thinking about?
Yeah, they were drag queens. It was him and Wesley Snipes and
with Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
No, that's To Wong Fu or something like that. That's that one. Big Trouble.
Also, Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah,
that's Big Trouble Little Japan.
Yeah, right.
Oh shit, Big Trouble.
Tiny Tokyo.
Big Trouble in Little China. The reason why I brought it up because in that movie, fucking hilarious. By the way, if you guys haven't seen that movie, it's fucking hilarious. There was a sorcerer who was looking only for women with green eyes, and there was Kim Cattrall. I don't know if you guys know who that is.
Yeah.
She had the most beautiful green eyes, dude. And there was a Chinese girl in that movie, dude, that had green eyes. Like,
you saw her eyes?
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
rare.
yeah, and she is absolutely gorgeous. Green like that, like this, Ringo. I'm not even kidding you. Like this
a
He's
Sprite
he's
can.
looking at a Sprite can.
Yeah.
By the way.
like
Jade,
dude.
like a jade stone.
Like a jade stone, dude. She's a Chinese girl with jade stone colored green eyes, dude. It was ridiculous how gorgeous she is. And she had like long, silky black hair, light skin, and these piercing green eyes, Migo. It's ridiculous, dude. You would have loved that girl, dude. Serious shit, man. Let me see if I can.
Oh yeah, her name is Susie Pay.
Susie Pay? Is that what her name is?
Yeah, I like her already. She can pay for everything.
Jesus.
Susie Pay, really?
Yeah. This one, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me see.
It's P-A-I. I don't know if it's pay or pie.
P-A-I? Let me see.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah,
that
this
great,
is
but
Susie Pay. Oh, well, pie. I don't know if it's pay or pie. You're right.
Right.
Holy shit, dude.
So here's the other thing, though. Like, I say boobs because, you can only do so much to them.
Yeah.
Either you have them, you don't, or you know how to buy the right size hangers and bra or whatever, put them in.
Yeah.
And over the shoulder boulder holders.
Yep. and some women, use fake or the
Push-up
eye
bras,
things.
right?
Yeah.
The push-up bros?
No, the
Contacts?
contacts. There you go.
Yeah.
And then some women, put on so much makeup, dog.
Oh, dude.
Like,
yeah. No.
They're almost like, and I kind of figured it out today. I think when we were talking, I said I think women have figured out that men really love their vehicles.
Yeah.
And they'll take an old car that they're nostalgic about, and they'll rework the body and strip it and paint it and make it look beautiful, beautiful color on it, right?
Yeah.
So women decided to learn how to do body work and just use that same, that same technique on their face. And learn how to paint and, what colors mixed with what and what did what and blah, blah, blah. And there you go.
It's their war paint, Mingo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's their war paint. I mean, they're out there trying to, what do you call it, entice? Man, you know what I mean?
Seduce, it's false advertising.
Yeah, because like we were talking earlier, like I told you, like if I see, I don't know, it's because makeup nowadays is kind of crazy because there's some makeup out there nowadays where it blends in nice, like you can't even tell.
Right. Well,
makeup.
There's a chick on Facebook. She's on there every once in a while.
Yeah.
Dude, she makes herself up to look like, I think it's like 15 or 20 different celebrities, and they're all dudes that she dresses herself up like.
Oh shit! And it looks just like them, right?
It looks just like them, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, like she is so spot on.
Yeah.
And then there's one where it's a dude, and he makes himself look like Kim Kardashian,
and it looks just like her.
Dude, it is flipping scary.
Fuck that, dude. Well, like I told you, when I take on a date, the first thing I'm going to take her ass to the fucking water park. You know, I'll be like splashy,
You're
and
just
see
like
what,
him.
Yeah, splashy, and see what comes out.
Yeah, right.
Dude,
Hey, honey, your face is floating down the
the lazy river.
Yeah, the lazy river. Yeah, just wait, it'll come back around.
Yeah.
I know people who they call that their morning routine, putting their face on.
Yeah, a lot of women do that, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
I had an aunt that wouldn't come out of her room until her face was on.
Are you serious,
Mhm.
dude? Holy shit! And then she would go to sleep by herself, or what?
Huh?
Like she would.
She had,
when
she
she was
had a
married?
husband. She had a
Okay.
husband. He's the only one that really knows what she looks like.
Oh shit! Fuck! I don't know about all that, dude.
Yeah.
I have to see her without the makeup. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
You
That
know?
like that's a big. You know what I mean? A lot of makeup's a big turnoff for me.
Yeah, dude.
I'd rather a chick like just barely put any on.
Yeah.
Just maybe something around the eyes. Something really light. You know what I mean?
And we were
Yeah, if
talking
we go to
about.
the movies and you leave my head on your shoulder and like
Oh, yeah.
part of your face comes off of my shoulder, there's a problem.
Yeah, you look on your shoulder and your black shirt looks brown or like
I've
light beige.
had that happen to me before,
What? Where the like?
where
oh,
they leave part of their face on my shoulder.
Oh, you serious, dude?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, I've
That's
had
crazy,
a pillow of
man.
mine look like the Joker.
Oh
Jesus.
shit, dude.
Smile and all.
Oh,
Fuck,
Jesus.
no, dude. Why so serious?
Like
Holy
it,
shit,
but it's
dude.
it. Like here's the thing, like you know, I'm fat, can't hide that. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. I can't put makeup on to hide my imperfections.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can't hide behind anything else. You know what I mean? Women,
You're exposed, like,
right?
you know, fuck it,
Women
whatever.
hide behind all kinds of crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. To mask their imperfections.
Right, and to get the person that they think that they're looking for.
Well, here's the thing. Like we were talking about this earlier too. Some women have these fake eyelashes, dude.
I was talking
And
about fake eyelashes today.
yeah, were you?
Yeah, with a couple of the girls where I work.
But see, the problem with fake, they look beautiful, dude, with them on.
No.
You know, obviously.
Not always.
What? Some of
because
them are so exaggerated. Yeah, you're right.
Some of them look like they just put a dead caterpillar on their.
Yeah,
on their
yeah,
eyelid,
I've seen
Yeah,
those.
that's what we were talking about. We were
Yeah.
talking about like one girl likes the fluffy ones, and it's like the fluffy ones are ridiculous.
Yeah, but there's
Do
some
that.
that look natural. Like those are the ones that I like that don't look like they're excessive. You know.
and that's women that know how to put them on. There's a lot
Yeah.
of women that don't know how to put them on, and that also, even if they're not
They
the
look like
fluffy ones,
hatchet
will
face.
look like
It'll look like a caterpillar.
Yeah.
And see, the thing is that we were talking about this earlier, and when they keep doing that on a daily basis or every other month or every other, I don't know, I forgot how often they have to change them out. It peels their actual eyelashes out
Oh,
every so
Jesus.
often. So eventually it starts to thin out the eyelash itself, and they don't grow back out.
Well,
You know?
I was reading an article the other day. They were talking about actual eyelash lice. That
Oh,
the
yeah,
women the
shit.
women leave them on too long and they get dirty, so they get lice
I'd seen that.
on their eyelashes.
Are you serious, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, fuck that. Well, you can get eye infection for that or something, right?
Right? How crazy is that, dude?
Fuck that.
All that to try to look good and to hook up with some dude that.
No, here's a very interesting thing. Let's say you do meet a girl. Let's say you got a nightclub, right, or at a
Right.
bar, right? And it's usually when you go out to those places, it's dark, and you're meeting someone. You look at a girl, and she's like, "Ooh, she's sexy," right? What I don't understand is wouldn't they feel like fucked up in the sense that they know that they have 20 layers of makeup on, and they have the fake eyelashes, and they have all this stuff on, and let's say the guy sleeps with them. I feel like that's one of the reasons why women get up early and they leave, right? Because they don't want the guy to see them in their natural state, or they say, "Oh, just take me home."
Yeah, it's that walk
know?
of shame, right?
Yeah, and the thing is, and what I'm trying to say is, because I'm not trying to like put women down, because I love women. I'm saying like, you don't have to do all that. You know what I mean? Just
Right.
a little bit goes a long way.
Yeah,
You know
less
what I
is
mean?
more.
Less is more. You know what I mean? Just a little foundation, that's cool. Maybe a little lipstick, maybe a little eye color, whatever the case is. You're good. You know
Right.
what I mean? You don't have to go all out, and because I've seen I've been I've seen women that are like sometimes they forget to wear makeup.
Some things.
I've seen some things, you know what I mean? And it's like, nah, dude, like you don't have to be like that. You know what I mean? Just be natural. Just be yourself. Like fuck it. You know what I mean? Just show your flaws. Because like you said, like us guys, we can't do none of that shit. You know what I mean? I mean, some guys do, but I mean, like,
But they have boyfriends too.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I was like,
They
yeah,
don't
what?
enjoy
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, it took a hot
You
second, didn't
know?
it, Manny?
But well, I forgot where
That came off a little harsh.
that threw me off, dude. To be honest with you,
So
I was like, yeah, what? Yeah. Oh shit.
So I mean, in all reality, like there's girls that that, I mean, we see them sometimes coming into work.
Yeah.
There's a couple of girls that work around us, that at different locations where we are, that really
Dude.
cake it on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're like
damn.
and you think, wow, you're really cute, and you could tell that there's a natural beauty behind all that.
Yeah.
Why do you put all that crap on?
Yeah. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to. So, some women are so beautiful naturally that they don't have to go to that excess.
But that's the difference. But that's the difference between the world we live in now, and the world we lived in when we were growing up. Because they see all these girls on the internet doing it, and they think, oh, well, that's my competition. I got to step up my game. I got to go to that level. They see Kim or Kylie and
all the little ones,
the younger ones, and then all their friends that put on all this excessive makeup to try to look a certain way.
And the thing about that, Tumingo, is that it's worse and worse. And the reason why is because, like, now you got all these other women that are not, like, famous, but they're Instagram models.
Right.
So all these women now are, like, looking up to all these Instagram models. And you're literally looking at beautiful women all day, and they're wearing, like, tons of makeup, so they have to compete. The thing is, you don't have to compete, dude.
Right.
Just be yourself, dude. Like, if everyone looked the same, it'll be a very fucking boring fucking world, dude. The thing is, and that's one of the things that we were talking about earlier too, about like how relationships are, because it's like it's like there's so much competition now, and there's so much accessibility to some women don't even want a relationship, because all their relationships are just based on their likes on their Facebook or on their Instagram,
Right.
and they get that gratification of, oh, you're so beautiful, oh, you're this, oh, you're that. So when they don't go out and interact in the real world, you know what I mean? 'Cause
Right.
They're like, oh, well, I already got my emotional satisfaction today, so I don't need nobody.
Right.
And I think that's a problem right now that we're having. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that so many people turn to social media for that self-evaluation and that level of self-esteem of, oh, how many likes did this get, or how many likes did that. I mean, fuck it, dude. Let's be honest. We do that with our podcast. Oh, how many views do we get? Oh, how many likes do we get?
Yeah.
How many subscribers do we have?
Yeah, but there's a difference. If you're doing it for like makeup reasons or like
look at me.
It's more look at me than
entertainment.
Hey, we're trying to make a living and entertain you guys.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference between what we do and what makeup tutorial people do, or anybody in that realm of, I'm going to put quotes around entertainment.
You're right. You're absolutely right. But
God damn it, I know that.
But wait a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe they're entertainment too, and that's the problem.
Well,
is that people look at them like entertainment as opposed to
that's
real people.
Say.
And Instagram pays them a lot of fucking money, dude. I don't know how they get paid from Instagram, but I know that you get a certain amount of followers or some shit on Instagram. I don't know if it's from AdSense or whatever, because I don't think Instagram has AdSense. I think they might.
No, I think what it is that these people have separate places that will say, hey, if you wear this in a picture and tag or like hashtag us.
Yeah,
because they're called influencers.
Yeah,
influencers. Yeah, because I saw actually the other day an influencer award ceremony, and it was in Monaco, Italy.
Really?
And it was and you can look it up. It's called the Influencers Award Show, and it's like a huge thing where YouTubers went, and all Instagram models were there, and they were all like, "Oh, thank you for this award. I'm so grateful for being an Instagram model." They're making shit ton of money, dude. All these Instagram models nowadays, or these YouTubers. You know what I mean?
Dude, I want to get to that level.
Hey, well, that's where we're headed, dude. Like, that's the reason why we're not the reason why we're doing the podcast, because I love doing this. Even if I do it for the fuck of it,
this
it's fun
for us.
Yeah, this is fun, dude.
We're just glad that we can put it out there for you guys to be entertained as well.
Exactly. But if we ever get to that point, dude, it's all good. The thing is that we use what we got, period. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm using what we got. But the thing is that we're doing it for entertainment purposes. You know what I mean? Because I love talking about this stuff. You know what I mean? But going back to what we're saying, like the thing with these women, and it's just they get bombarded by fucking guys 24/7, dude. And the thing is that in order to have a good relationship, dude, I feel like you need to get rid of that, because it's just honestly, dude, if I was with someone and they consistently had to get like views, or they're not having a good day because the picture that she just posted didn't get 1,000 views that she usually does, and she's in a fucking bad mood with me because of that. It's like, dude, come on, you know what I mean?
But wait a minute though, if that's what she's doing, because it's a fine line, because if that's what she's doing for a living, and she's making a shit ton of money, if she only got 1,000 likes. She's got to figure out what was wrong with that picture and do it the right way, so that she gets 10,000 likes. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I think that there's really is a fine line with what it is that you're talking about, because if it is not just their lifestyle and it's their business, and they're making a shit ton of money with that, then they should be worried about it.
Absolutely.
But I'm talking about girls that are just. That are on their way to school, or girls that, you know what I mean?
Like regular everyday girls.
That aren't exactly influencers, but like to put on all that makeup and they want to feel special and sensationalized and looked at. And like men, like we want to be revered. Like we want people to look up to us and say, hey, dude, those dudes started that shit in the backyard, and now they're, on some yacht in Monaco waiting to be towed into the dock so that they can go win their award.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Their first year of podcasting. Hello, wink, wink, everybody.
Influencers award program.
I know,
yeah,
right?
You know what I mean? Like, it is. It's a fine fucking line. Like, how do you...
But will you be with someone like that, Mingo, though? Like, let's say you met a girl, right? Like, and she's beautiful, and, she's cool and everything. And... she's always on her fucking Instagram, or she's always trying to take a picture, or she's trying to take
dinner,
a selfie.
she takes a picture,
fucking selfie,
herself, and then her food.
And more than 80% of the people that are liking that shit is obviously.
Oh
shit!
I got a text. Hold on.
Yeah.
Well, and see, I attribute it to like what you were saying with being bombarded by guys. It's like all these girls that are on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
They get the same thing, and they're people typing to them. They're dudes like, "Oh, you're so hot," or date me, or like, I want to take you on a date. It's like it comes dangerously close to being like one of those cam shows.
Yeah.
Guys want to donate money and feel like powerful and like they're helping.
But would you be with someone like that though, dude? That's my question, because
I don't know.
I honestly, I personally couldn't.
Yeah, in my eyes, I see them as like they're conceited.
Yeah, exactly. Or they're trying to get that gratification from different guys. Like, they don't care what you think; they care about what other guys think. And I'm like, why do I want to deal with something like that? You know what I mean?
I think that's kind of a double-edged sword, in the fact that you would want to be with somebody like that because of, it's kind of because of who they are.
Yeah.
First of all, you know what I mean?
Like a trophy?
Kind of. Maybe I think that's a fair way to say it.
Yeah.
But the other part is, are you with her if you're with her because she's a trophy, then you have to accept what you're getting into, first of all. Second of all,
and what she's going to receive on a daily basis.
Right. Yeah. Second of all, if you're going to get involved with a chick like that in any way, shape, or form, you have to be prepared for that's her lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why get involved in the first place then if you can't handle it right?
Right. And to answer your question, I don't know if I could be involved. I was talking about this today, or I was thinking it in my head that if I were actually to go out on a date at this point, I would say, hey, you know what? We'll pick you up. We'll go out. Let's leave the phones in the car.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
That is a brilliant fucking idea.
And your smartwatch too, because I don't want to see that shit flashing and shit.
No technology.
Yeah.
Wallets, keys. That's it.
Yeah. We'll put them in the fucking trunk, and at the end of the day, we each get our phones back.
Yeah, because it happens to guys too, dude. Like, you're out. Let's say you're on. Like, right now, you're getting a bunch of texts. Like, let's say you're on a date. How would she like it if you're? Oh, hold on. Let me answer this text.
At your phone,
yeah. Oh, hold on. My friend just texted me. Let me text him back. It's a double standard in the sense that, I mean, it's just women don't want you to do that, but then yet they want to be able to do it. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck, come on. Yeah.
Well, I think that in that aspect, it's one of those things where I remember, I've always talked to women, and I listen to them really well, because they're going to give you all the answers without knowing that that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So when I talk to women, they would always, I hate going to the movies on a first date. Yeah. If we're going out, it's because I want to get to know you, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
So then you flip that shit on them. All right, well, you know what? for me, this is, it's our first date. I want to be able to get to know you and not be disturbed and worry about having a phone. So let's go ahead and get rid of that phone. That way we're not distracted, and tonight will be about you and I.
Absolutely. I 100% agree with that, Mingo. And in fact, if I ever do go on a first date again, that's exactly what I'm going to tell her. Hey, look, let me tell you something. My biggest pet peeve, if I'm getting to know you and we're hanging out, I don't want you to be on your phone. I don't want to be on my phone. I don't want to be distracted. There's no way we're going to be able to get to know each other if you're consistently on it. You know what I mean?
How is it a get to know you session when you're talking to everybody else outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you got to be. I don't think you can be that direct about it. I think you got to kind of be smooth about it.
Well, no, I know, but I'm like putting it into simpler terms,
And I think out of all of us, it's going to affect you the most because
Sebastian, right?
Yeah, because at this age, buddy, you're gonna you're gonna start to date more and more, and you're gonna find that this is gonna become an issue.
Yeah,
and
I already find it an issue.
It's a big issue, dude.
Yeah,
I feel like I hate to bring it call myself this again, but I feel like such an old soul.
You are very much an old soul.
Where if I'm hanging out with somebody, I want it to be like those pictures where it's not a phone in sight, everybody's just living in the moment.
No, that's
I was
awesome,
at a concert
dude.
once and I took 2 pictures. One at the beginning and one at the end.
But
I
you
didn't
enjoyed
have
the
my
rest
phone
of
out
it.
for the rest of the concert. I didn't even take my phone out at the Queen concert I went to.
Dude, that's legit, dude.
But
you're a good kid, man. You have your head on right.
But that's the way it's supposed to be. All these kids that are on all these different medias and doing all this other stuff, we appreciate you being on YouTube so that you can hear us.
Yes, we like you being on YouTube. That's awesome.
Yeah, stay away from everything else.
But yeah, right.
Don't listen to us at school.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's at work, listen on a break in a separate building.
Right, exactly.
but they miss so much of life.
Yeah.
Being so attached to their cell phone and to social media and to have the desire of being accepted by thousands and hundreds and thousands of people that they don't know.
Yeah, and
instead of going out and making those real connections with people.
Yeah. And I think that's what we're missing.
And that's going to be a big thing to see unfold over the next 15, 20 years.
Yeah, exactly. And it's this technology it moves fast. You know what I mean? It's dangerous. So it's like, how are you going to teach? Because we use this shit every day, Mingo. You know that. I mean, I look at YouTube videos. I look at
what we're doing now.
Yeah, exactly. We're on YouTube right now. The thing is, it's going to be a tough transition. It's going to be a tough transition, especially if and what we're talking about is relationships and stuff like that. So for you to actually try to find someone that really doesn't use their phone too much, that really doesn't go on Instagram too much.
That's gonna be really difficult.
And I'm talking about everyone doesn't, Mingo.
Yeah,
15 to 50.
Dude, you're talking from 3-year-olds because they're on tablets, they're on phones playing video games. Yeah. They're stuck on the little screen all day long.
Look at my cousin.
Yeah,
the little 2-year-old.
Yeah,
my dad has Facebook, and he's 74, 75.
My dad did too before he passed away. He was in his 80s.
And he had Facebook.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
He was on it all the time.
Yeah.
Has he really?
Yeah, he would. I got to check my Facebook. And we go, okay.
Oh, shit, dude. Yeah. That's great. I mean, just think about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's going to be a tough transition. Or it's going to be a tough thing to find someone that's not consistently on their fucking phone.
Well, yeah.
Right.
I feel like it's a bigger problem for me. I mean, I know it's just as big a problem for you, but I feel like for me, it's going to be a huge issue. Like I just said it earlier, it's going to be fucking hard to do.
I think the generation after you and after the one that's coming up right now will be the ones to kind of separate themselves from that technology.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be a complete separation, but they're going to see what it's done.
Yeah.
And they're going to want a different kind of communication.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough thing to break, dude.
Yeah.
Like, how do you do that?
Because eventually,
I don't think at this point we can. I don't mean to interrupt you, but
no,
at this point, I don't think answer you. I don't think we can.
No, and I
it's
agree.
Already so ingrained. Like what you have an 11, we're 11 generations into a phone.
iPhone, right? And the iPhone 11.
Yeah.
And think about it, like we're talking about it right now, but I think if we really want to change things, then we need to be able to sit. Like if you're sitting down with your family at home, and you're about to eat dinner, right? All the cell phones go in a basket and you put it away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you shut off the Wi-Fi for dinner.
Or you still can get cellular service. I'd rather just put it in the fucking basket, dude.
But you know what I mean? Like you gotta
make those small changes, dude.
You gotta force that time.
Put up those barriers.
Now, if you met someone, right, and you went on a date, would that be a what do you call it, a cutoff right there? Like saying like, dude, you're always on your phone. Fuck this, I'm out. Like, would you tell her anything?
Oh,
or would
could you make it a test out of it?
Well, like let's say you go on a date, right? And it's kind of like a test, right?
Yeah, that's
and
kind of what I just. So it's like that's something that you're looking for,
right? Exactly.
Is if they're constantly on
their
like,
phone. Okay, you're
I'm done. You're paying more attention to your screen than me.
Exactly. To me, that's a what's the fucking word that I'm looking for? Turn off. Yeah, it's a turn off. It's a.
I know what you're thinking.
You know what I mean? It's a.
Deal breaker.
A deal breaker.
Yeah.
There's a deal breaker. You know what I mean?
God damn, I'm good.
Just like you came up with the shameless plug, dude, because I was going crazy for months thinking about what the fuck is that shit called?
But but is it fair? Is it fair to tell somebody, oh, well, you're on your fucking phone, I'm done with you, I don't want to be anything? Or do you say, hey, you know what? I had a really good time with you. I think we could have had a much better time. Unfortunately, you were on your phone a lot. Yeah. You know, I couldn't hold your attention.
Yes, yeah.
So, you know, maybe we
want to try again. Like, if you, I don't know about try again. Like,
if
you'd like to go out some other time, I'd like to get to know you better.
And this time, let's leave our phones
without phone. Yeah, without phones.
That's what it's gonna take.
And if she's game, and like if the fucking light goes off in her head, and she says, "Oh shit, you know what? You're right."
Yeah.
There's two things that could be said. Oh shit, you're right. And you know what? I'd love to.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Basically, that's good. But they're gonna say it a lot nicer.
He's gonna say it the nice way.
They're gonna say, "Oh, but you know what? I have kids, and I gotta have my
phone on me all the time." No, that honestly, Mingo.
No, that's the nice way of saying fuck off.
Fuck. Okay, you're right. Yeah, that's a shit excuse, dude. To be honest with you, if a girl really likes you and she's really interested in you, she's gonna leave her fucking phone on the car, or she's not gonna pay attention to her phone for shit, dude. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I guess what if she said, "Well, I have a sick kid at home." Maybe that's different.
If she tells you offhand,
if you have a sick kid, tell me, we can reschedule.
Right. Exactly.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, we can reschedule. And I'm more agreeing with that because, you know, it's cool. I mean, I can understand. Hey, your kid's sick.
Yeah, that's an understandable, relatable occurrence.
This is really weird. I'm usually the one that shuts shit down. I'm trying to come up with excuses for them both, and you're just shooting them down. Fuck, that's crazy.
Fuck. Well, we have to, dude. And I feel like that's what's gonna help us in the future, dude. Because I like I told you earlier, you know, I'm getting to a point in my age where I'm done with all that. You know, I mean, I want a more peaceful life, and if I do find someone, I want someone that's not gonna be on their goddamn phone 24/7.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Hey, well, guys, thank you for hanging out with us and enjoying the podcast with us. Again, please make sure that you
like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get a. No. Hold on. Let me try it again. Cut.
He was looking at his cell phone.
Cut. Take two.
All right,
no,
you're looking at his cell phone.
My phone's on the fucking table. You liar. Like all the videos, comment suggestions for shit you'd like to hear us talk about.
Yes, sir.
Subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified whenever we upload, and fuck off.
Beautiful. I love it.
All right, guys. See you next time. Love you. Bye.
Peace. I think this was a good show, Mingo.